All right, AJ, that's your name. Uh, I appreciate you following the channel, but I don't do this for views, brother. I do this strictly out of passion. I got a family I have to take care of, and I got a lot of issues. I just have a love and a passion for boxing. That what you're looking at right there is an MMA cut. Those are MMA cuts. He has changed the whole game, bro. The fat guy that's talking right there, if you're not familiar with him. This wasn't the original damage system. So now when you play this game, the left punches only land on the left and right of the person's face. Only he got him to reprogram it. A jab hits him in the nose, it'll bust your lip. A straight right hand, stand in front of an opponent, will go down the straight center line and hit you dead in the middle of your face. He didn't like that system because that system was because of me. Now, you said show it to you, so I'm gonna show it to you. What does this say? It says health and damage system. Let's look at it.
First, a quick reminder about what we aim to accomplish in Undisputed. When it comes to both of these areas, we want the game to feel more consequential than it does today. This means...
You see how he's saying the word consequential? You see how he keep using that word consequential? Because gamers was complaining that fights was taking too long, counter punches. Instead of staying with the game, he created his own health bar system against the health bar system that was in the game, right? In the health bar system that's in the game now, he created and put it on top of the game that's already there. That's why you see punch knockdowns happening in the game and the guy be standing there and then later he on the mat. That's because there's two systems. He implemented this system
and that players will have meaningful choices
inside the system that was already put there.
For example,
And the reason he did that, because he didn't come there to enhance the already game. He came there to change it. He didn't come there to enhance it. He came to change it. And that's because he didn't understand what Ash Habib and Josh Taylor was doing. And he didn't care. So he just changed it where he understood it. You see how the face red? He put that in the game. So now it shows you red on one side, red on the other side. That's what he did, right? So now everybody knows that it's a health bar drain. That's why everybody throws power shots. And boxing is a sport. So now everybody on here is punchers, like Wilder. Everybody. Sugar Ray Leonard lean back overhand right is super powerful. And he fast where you can run from him. Run from your opponent. And push up and down blocking. So there's no physics-based blocking in the game. So now gamers can do chip damage. To address your stamina point, all boxing games have a stamina drain in a boxing game because the developers don't understand boxing. And boxers, I mean pros and amateurs. I ain't talking about you sparring in your backyard, brother. I'm talking about signing a contract, going to the amateurs. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that. I'm not talking about you sitting on the couch watching TV and then had a couple fights in your neighborhood or 100 fights amount. You didn't fight in the amateur. You didn't fight with referees, judges. You didn't have to weigh in. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that world, bro. I'm talking about the sport. So boxers don't play boxing games. Fans do. I am the only one, me and Poe, that I know of that plays video games. And Poe is not an elite boxing gamer. I am, and an ex-boxer. That's what makes me an anomaly. But guess what? They don't respect me. I don't have a college degree. I didn't go to college. Will went to college, and he's been in the gaming industry. So his opinion is going to override mine because of his experience in the gaming industry. But he does not know boxing. Paulie Malignaggi can't knock out a fly, but on this game, he would be a power puncher. So now, once he changed the health system,
known for their ability to take an opponent into deep water. In order for
he's a good talker. Nobody gets hit like that with an uppercut. And first of all, you got to have the technique to throw that uppercut, because you can hit them with your in knuckles or your outside knuckles, right? So in boxing, the punches that you practice is going to be your best punches, and those punches take a long time to develop. You have to develop a jab. You have to develop a right hand. You have to develop a left hook, right hook, left uppercut, right uppercut. You have to develop these punches. And you have to develop the punches one by one. And throwing them to the body is totally different punch. A jab to the body and a jab to the head, two different punches. Two different mechanics. Just because you can throw a jab to the face, don't mean you can throw one good to the body. But this game only focuses on jab, straights, uppercuts, and hooks. 4. When the game is supposed to be around the strategic thing of punching. So they should have 12 ratings of punches. Jab, body, jab, head, right hand to the head, right hand to the body, so forth and so on. So because gamers play Street Fighter games and fighting games, they understand health bar drain. If you don't understand what I'm saying, I'm gonna show you, right? So I know you know this, but I'm just gonna show you, because you said show you. So I'm gonna show you what I mean by health bar drain. Because maybe you don't understand what I mean. But now that I'm about to show it to you, I'm sure you know what I mean. Right? Health bar drain, up there. That's a health bar drain. You got 92 seconds. This is what gamers are used to playing. They're not used to playing a sport, boxing game. They look at it as a fighting game. So when he changed the health bar system, he changed it to that. So this is a battle of who can drain whose health bar down. And this is up, down, blocking. Right? That is up, down, blocking, which should not be in a boxing game. Because once you do that, right, now you're competing with a fighting game. Right? So now when we go to Undisputed, I'm going to show you how that's a big mistake. He didn't understand the trait system. Right? He didn't understand the trait system, right? And people think because they can beat me at this game, now they bragging because they can beat me at the game because it's a health bar drain, right? I'm not mad. I don't care. It's a fighting game. I don't care. Anybody can be beaten. I'm not worried about that. But I'm getting beaten with Street Fighter tactics, right? Just to let you see my record, right? Let you see how I play this game. But look, so we'll go here, right? Boom. Let's get a popular player right here, Sugar Ray Leonard, right? This is the first thing gamers gonna do because they don't understand boxing. They're gonna look at these stats. Now, if you look at it, it's jabs, hooks, uppercuts, straights, right? left hand power, right hand power. You think that makes sense? They don't make sense to boxing. So if Will Kinsler was trying, if he really knew boxing, he would be like, the first thing he would have changed was the jab. It would have been jab head, jab body. And it would have been ratings for directional hooks, check hooks. It would have been ratings for left uppercuts, right uppercuts, to the body, to the head, to the body. The directional punch to the body would have been ratings. Everything would have ratings. So now when you go to the traits, let's pick Carl Froch. So now if you look at Carl Froch and you look at third win, it says after round 6, stamina recovery is decreased. If he changed the overall stamina system, right? If he changed it, then the third win don't even work. After round 6 don't even work. This is how you know he don't care about boxing. He don't care about how this game, because now it's only 8 rounds. Right? So now this third win doesn't even kick in. Right? Now, when the game first came out, they addressed what? What they addressed it? They addressed fighting style, slugger, being in the health system, which was a good idea. Right? The slugger can take more damage, but he doesn't have a stamina bonus. Right? That's changing the whole game, but still, he went away from controlling the game by punches. The whole thing was, he kept saying nobody can keep eating punches from Deontay Wilder, right? The traits itself should have dictated who Deontay Wilder is. Once he changed the health system, everybody became punchers. So all you got to do now is wait for a counter punch. Wait for a counter punch and you will hurt an opponent with a power shot. So that's weight power shot. That's not true to boxing. Boxers don't win shots like that, bro, unless they got somebody hurt. And they got some punches. I don't care how hard Paulo Malignaggi throw a punch, brother. He can't hurt nobody. He's not known for that. Power is you born with it. You born with it. And this is what the casuals and the people who develop games don't understand about boxing. Everybody don't got no power. Some people got technique. So when you watch stuff like this, the game was mostly like this, bro. It was like this. Whoever that is, he got power. He hurt people with gloves on. Or headgear on. You see them trophies in the background, my guy? Right? So the game looks like this, right? But it don't play like this, right? It don't play. You see that Houston Golden Gloves, all this stuff going on in boxing, y'all just wait for the Super Bowl of boxing. You don't really watch boxing like that, right? Now, look at a couple of seconds of this. If you look at a couple of seconds, see? Now, you see that body shot he took? That was in the game. Gamers didn't understand the game, right? That was in the game. Now, watch this. Let's just watch these trades right quick. Just a little bit of this trade. Look, he went for a power shot because what? He's an amateur coming into it. This is probably a pro novice fight. What's a pro novice fight? Your first fight, open fight, 4 rounds. So he's coming out of being an amateur. That's why he almost did that haymaker. Because he's inexperienced. You look at the jabs of these guys. This is the lowest skill of boxing. Because I don't think neither one of these guys are Olympian standouts. It's levels in boxing, bro. It's levels in boxing. And neither one of these guys are probably Golden Glove winners. They probably didn't never win the Nationals, right? They got people that come straight off the street and just turn pro after a couple of training for 6 months, 7 months, then they turn pro because they're trying to make some money. Boxing is the only sport that you can do that. See? He did that same thing. See? That's a street fighter. Now he gonna switch he done switched to southpaw, which is common in a street fighter, right? Crawford learned to be a southpaw because he broke his right hand. See, he trying to look like now he's southpaw. See? Because guess what fighters do? If they right-handed, they put their right hand in the front because they don't know how to put their left hand in the front, which is their weak hand. A street fighter, first thing he do is jump in the southpaw stance, but he don't know it's a southpaw stance. He just jumped in the stance because he want to put his power in the front. Right? So now, you can't even do that. Because you'll gas out if you do that. You'll gas out if you do that. You'll gas out if you do that. Now, if you go back to the original, let's pull up this. You do a little deep dive with you, bro. He told you to show you. I'll show you, big dog. It's a passion for me, bro. I don't get paid off of this. But I appreciate you following the channel. Let me pull up ESBC, right? Beta. Let me see if I can find somebody got some footage on the beta so I can show it to you right quick. Let me see. So G-Force got it. Let's see. All right, cool. This game right here, right? Before they sped it up, he sped it up, bro. Now, all right, this is more closer to boxing. Now that fucking body jab right there, you see that? They could have cleaned that up, right? But gamers asked for that in the Discord, being able to throw straights inside. That wasn't always in the game, brother. The BPM system down at the bottom, if you see, it's three points to the head, 3 points to the body. Will took that out the game, saying that people gonna keep throwing the same punch with the same hand. He did that to spite me, man. But Ash don't know me, right? He doesn't know me. He never had a conversation with me. But I've had a conversation with Will, right? Right? I've had contact with him. He knows who I am, right? So now, if you look at this footage, he sped it up, but this is the first time we ever played the game, right? It was sped up, right? Like an arcade game, because he wanted to come in and create his own game, right? So now we go back to Undisputed, the game, right? And then we go to this video here.
Are you struggling to receive?
Jeez. That's the later video. That's when they changed the
In order for that to
All
happen,
right. Once he changed this, changed the health, changed the health bar system to more of a street fighter. Oh yeah, I meant to do this. My bad. That's what I went to Undisputed for. I meant to go here and show you this. Because I was talking about Street Fighter. My bad, bro. And I'm going to wrap this up after this, bro. Let me go ahead and just start a fight and show you what I'm talking about. When I was talking about the Street Fighter, right? Sorry, I got off topic. I don't have this written down. I'm not using CapCut. Because I don't have time. I don't get paid off of this. It's not a job for me. Now look, I'm going up and down. Up and down, up and down. That's why you see them doing this. Up and down blocking. See? Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. That's why you see them. So now they start reading what you're doing and just wait for you to punch. And then this, and then lean back and throw a power shot. They just keep doing this, right? So now the game look like this. Boxers don't do this. So now they just watching. Look at that. Look at that. How is that real? How is that realistic? This is all they do. Right? It's all they do. Right? And then they running with it, especially if they going to lose movement. You damn sure ain't going to catch them. Because this is all they going to do. They'll do this. They'll do that. They'll do that. They'll jump in and then throw an overhand right. right? They'll go boom, boom, with a regular fighter like Sugar Ray Robinson, right? They'll jump in and keep doing that. They'll jump in, scoring points. Some of them do this, boom, 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 to the body to win the round. Then the rest of the round, you're gonna chase them and they're gonna do this. This is what I'm talking about. I tried to stop this from being in the game, right? I tried to stop this from being in the game, right? I tried to stop this from being in the game, right? And they got guys that's really good at watching animations. Really good at that shit. Because why? Because they play Street Fighter. So now, when you look at the game, right? Whereas boxers don't really do that, which you just seen me doing, right? So what I meant to do was go back to the video. So gamers didn't understand what they were doing with this boxing game. They didn't understand it because their mental was nothing but Street Fighter, bro. And I knew that. So in 2020, bro, I was trying to stop it because developers always make these mistakes. Stamina 2. The body meter should be way bigger than the head meter, according to the boxer. Because they do got boxers who got weak bellies. I've been told that in the amateurs, especially Mexicans.
What is going on, fight?
Mexicans are known to have like weak bodies. You go to the body on the Mexican, right? When you fight Mexican fighters, right? You're told that in the amateurs, right? Now that's a little inside information. It ain't racist. It's boxing strategy. They not known for that. Now, if you look here at this footage,
so within these clips,
watch the footage. Watch the movement of the foot, the footing of David Adelaide while he walking. See, it's more realistic movement,
chest,
right?
I can see that.
Now here, you couldn't see
Here
somebody,
you can see David fighting
blocking.
back foot, throwing
Right?
back foot jab, and the back foot straight.
See it? See?
Hi guys, this is Ethan.
Now, when you look at this video and they start implementing blocking to the game, right?
It's scenario.
When they started implementing blocking to the game, he didn't understand this version of the game. Plus, you got to think about it, bro. The game was finished. The game was supposed to come out in 2021. He had nothing to offer. So he had to tear down stuff and remake stuff. I'm talking about Will Kinsler. To make it seem like he bringing something else to the game, bro. We are not playing this version of the game, or did we ever play this version of the game? We never played it, bro. This is when I was involved in it. What you looking at right now.
Up on the D-pad and
So now, I'm gonna show you something else you missed, right? Just to show you, right? I'm trying to shit on you, Ajax.
direction we want to go.
If you can't do that.
With time counters will be key.
It don't even go over your head like that.
Just initiate.
So now look at that, look at that, look at that. It barely hit his face. Everything is flush shots now. Everything. That's a near miss.
When you realize
That's a near miss. You can't even do that no more, bro.
and fight styles.
But he didn't care nothing about that.
Even Arthur dodging Laurent Cordy's punches. However,
See? Look how slow that power punch was, but he tried to slip it because the game then was about slipping
learn your
and punches. See? Learn your opponent's patterns. Now it's block power punch. Block power punch. Hey man, beast.